NKTel Systems welcomes you to this broadcast of high school varsity volleyball playoffs. We're here at the Nest at New Bremen High School, where the 5th-seeded Ada Bulldogs will take on the 1st-seeded, top-seeded New Bremen Cardinals. Tonight's game is brought to you by the following sponsors: Clopay Building Products, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sydney Agles Audiology, NKTelco, Precision Strip, Carriage Works, Cy Schwederman, Minster Bank, Home and Interiors, New Knoxville Supply, Hoagie Lumber, Cargill, Victory Machine, Hometown Opportunity, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Wagner's IGA, Brookside Labs, Forever Fit, Rachel's Cakes, Speedway Lanes, Boimer Construction, The Jewelry Barn, Tom and Jerry's, and Western Ohio Mortgage Corporation bringing you this action tonight here. We are live at the Nest. Jeff Hinchin along with Brandon Coberman here bringing you this district semifinal action. And Jeff, coming into this game, both teams getting wins here last Thursday for the right to play in this district semifinal. First, let's start off with the Ada Bulldogs.
Yeah, they come in under the third-year head coach, Kylie Tabor, and they defeated Lima Temple Christian, like you said, here in Bremen in the sectional finals, 3-1. And they've had an up-and-down season, 10 wins, 11 losses, as you would expect. They've had some situations now recently. They're going to be missing some players tonight due to COVID, and also one of their leading players, Miranda Wills, out tonight. She was unable to play tonight due to an injury. So the team I know is thinking about her, and they'll play for her tonight. That's a big shoe to fill for the Bulldogs. She was one of their leading players at 2 kills a game, also 45 service aces. So she will be a hitter they'll have to, if you will, replace tonight for the Bulldogs. And New Bremen, well, we'll flip over to Bremen now and talk about their success.
Yeah, the Cardinals sitting at 20-3.
Yeah, they started out, again, like a house on fire, defending state champs. Had a loss at Fort Loramie that gave their first loss in basically over a year, and then got to the final week of their season. They lost a 3-game set to New Knoxville, a very close battle. Lost by 3, 2, and 3 points, and then lost to Fort Recovery on the road to finish their season. So still a great season, lost some good teams, and they're looking to reload here. They did so in dominating fashion over Ridgemont the other night here in straight sets, and expect the Cardinals to come out ready to play tonight against the Ada Bulldogs.
And we'll come back, we'll listen to the national anthem, and we'll come back with starting lineups in here in Keys next on NKTelco Sports. And we're back here at the nest here where the Ada Bulldogs and the New Bremen Lady Cardinals are ready here to do battle. We are about to get our starting lineups here from public address announcer Scott Fry here in a second. As they are introducing the officials here right in front of the table here at the nest. And a little bit of a unique twist to volleyball tournament, having two officials on the lines as well with the up and down judge. And we're going to introduce the visitors, the Ada Bulldogs here.
Assistant coaches are Christy Winklejohn and Olivia Alexander.
They're led by head coach Kaylee Tabor in her third season. Our starting layups tonight brought to you by Sydney Agles Audiology as they're going through the non-starters right now.
Number 9, Emily Huffer. Number 13, Fiona Dalton. Number 14, Grace Allison. Number 20, Josie Phillips. Number 22, Miranda Will. Number 25, Daisy Robinson. Here are your Lady Bulldogs.
And here are your Lady Bulldog starters, again brought to you by Sydney Agles Audiology. Kristen Poling, Courtney Sumner, number 11, Megan Light, number 12, Olivia Burkhart, number 21, Selena Jordan, number 23, Kylie Ashenson. And again, they are led by Coach Kaylee Tabor in her third season, now looking for the Crimson and Gold, the defending state champions, the Bremen Cardinals, looking for their 21st win. And they are coached again by Diana Kramer in her 5th season. Every season she's been at New Bremen, she's at least been to the regional finals, and she's looking to add on to that this season as we're going through the non-starters. Katie Howe, Abby Heckman, Megan Reinhart, Abby Powers,
Number 6,
Rihanna Paul,
Number 8,
Olivia Danmeyer,
Number 11,
Mia Schmidtmeyer,
Ella Pate.
number 11, Ella Pate,
Olivia Heitkamp.
number 15, Olivia Heitkamp,
Mackenzie Bornhorst. And number
Mackenzie
16,
Bornhorst,
Olivia Danmeyer.
Olivia Danmeyer,
Here are your Cardinals
and your Cardinal starters, again brought to you by Sydney Agles Audiology. Josie Reinhart, Kaylee Friend,
Number 9,
Ellie Tangerman,
Number 10, Chloe Bornhorst.
number 10, Chloe Bornhorst,
Claire Pate.
number 12, Claire Pate,
Number 13, Ellie
number 13, Ellie Rechterman,
Libero, number 0.
and libero, number 0, Diana Heitkamp for 5th-year coach Diana Kramer. And let's look at tonight's keys to the game, brought to you by Keyhole Pizza in Newport, Ohio. First, looking off of the Ada Bulldogs.
Well, the Bulldogs want to take care of the ball. They want to make sure they can control the ball on their side of the court, get in the good offense, and try to attack it against the Cardinals' defense. They want to have energy and momentum. They've got a lot going on now with the girls that are missing tonight. So Coach said before the game, they want to play and have fun. Obviously, their defense and serve receive will be critical. New Bremen likes to serve hard, and they know New Bremen has attackers. So it's going to be very critical for the defense to be ready to get that good first touch.
And now looking at the New Bremen Cardinals and their keys to the game.
Their serving has always been Coach Kramer's forte. They like to serve aggressive and force the enemy into bad first touches. They don't want to be aggressive at the net. They have a number of girls that can get touches on the ball. They earn a lot of termination blocks. They want to keep that effort up. And they will come out ready to play sharp, keyword right away. You saw them the other night, Brandon. Maybe not the best start to the game or the match you had. She wants to make sure they aren't overlooking these Ada Bulldogs and come out crisp and play clean throughout the match.
Yeah, and they were down right away to Ridgemont 9-5 in that first set. You know, it was their first round game, their opening round of tournament. And we are about ready to get underway here from the nest. you said should be a good one here. Ada trying to move to 500 if they can pull off the upset of the top-seeded Cardinals.
And one interesting thing here, Brandon, for these Cardinals girls, their last 4 years, they've now won their 100th match. That's incredible. What a run. 110 in their high school careers for the seniors in the program. That's a heck of a percentage.
Kirsten Pulling will start the serving. It's picked up. Heitkamp. Pape goes outside to Reinhardt, and Reinhardt hits a bullet. New Bremen opens up the scoring and leads 1-0 on our first National Bank Think First scoreboard.
They go right to their leading attacker on the season, Brandon. She averages 3.6 kills a contest. She also has a very good .267 hitting percentage. And they go right to, they got a good first touch, got into offense, got a good hit.
Ellie Rechterman jump serves, picked up back row. Ada goes in the middle, and that's a kill there. Let's see who it was. That was number 21. That was Selena Jordan.
Not a lot of activity, or I should say motion on that attack, Brandon, but for Jordan, able to get it down, just a rare kill for her. She doesn't have a lot of kills per set on the season. Got a big one there.
Good serve by Courtney Sumner. They'll set Reinhardt from the back row, picked up. Ada, they'll go outside to Jordan again, hits it in the net. There's 4 hits. Doesn't
cross the top of the tape, hitting error. New Bremen, again, they like to serve aggressively, Brandon. They average 4 aces per set. So that's 4 points out of the 25 they earn from beyond the line as Olivia Heitkamp for the Cardinals into the front row.
Claire Pape back to serve. She'll be playing at IPFW next year. Indiana Purdue Fort Wayne is a middle hitter. That ball's over past the Cardinals getting their offense. They'll go outside to Olivia Heitkamp. That ball's picked up, Pulling. Sets there, and that's a kill there for Emily Huffer.
Boy, 2 back-to-back kills for the Bulldogs, and Huffer, a sophomore, that's her first kill of the season. So again, with people out, players in different positions, Huffer, who does not have a kill on the Ada Bulldog stat sheet, has played in 4 sets prior to this. Comes up with a second point. Back-to-back kills by the Bulldogs, both similar off-speed attacks right in the middle of the Bremen defense.
Bremen goes out to Olivia Heitkamp, normally a defensive specialist in the front row, but she gets a kill there.
Takes advantage of the opportunity. She averages 1 kill per set. A good .319 hitting percentage for the 5'11 freshman.
Josie Reinhardt, first team All-MAC, gets a nice serve, and it's not handled there by Ada. 4-2 New Bremen.
Give Reinhardt now her 68th ace on the season, serving at 92%. She's second on the team with aces. Diana Heitkamp leads the Cardinals with 80 service aces.
Ball handled. Will be free balled over to the Crimson and Gold. Pape sets in the middle. Quick set to Friend, and she puts that ball away. Kaylee Friend.
In rhythm, good set, good hops by 7. Kaylee Friend, take a look at it again here in the replay. A free ball to New Bremen is almost, you know, that's a bad news for the defense, and New Bremen makes them pay because that free ball allows them to get in the offense so easily.
3-point run here for the Cardinals. Ball's put away there by Huffer as they'll go outside to Tangerman.
Good play by the Bulldogs, self-defense, and keep it alive.
Go outside Heitkamp again, and that's tipped off the blocker's hands. It's 6-2 Cardinals.
I believe you mentioned when she recorded her first kill was in the left front. Got her second kill over here in the right front, and normally she plays in the middle. I shouldn't say maybe normally with Friend up there, but she is on the right side now, maybe her normal position.
Ball's hit over by Kaylee Friend, and right in front of Alexis White. It's 7-2 and a 5-point run for the Cardinals.
New Bremen definitely on the offensive attacking advantage here, Brandon. Ada's done her best to kind of play defense and keep the ball alive, but New Bremen's been on the throttle with attacks tonight, or so far here in the set 1.
Free ball over by number 12. That was Olivia Burkhart, and she hits that out of bounds.
Ada's aware that New Bremen likes to block. There's been double blockers on a lot of those attacks, and that one goes out of bounds. There's a service ace.
And there's, a second ace of the set for Josie Reinhardt. A 7-point run here.
It was, 2-2 after the second kill by the Bulldogs, and a good run of offense here by New Bremen, either through the attack or the aggressive serving.
Ball's picked up by the Cardinals. Pape will go outside. They'll call Tangerman's number. Let's see if Ada can catch up on the second hit. They'll be able to. White will free ball it over. Heitkamp, Pape in the middle. Friend off the tape. And they're saying it's tipped.
So one off the tape, but also maybe some contact on the block. Take another look out here, see if we can see the Bulldogs making contact. A free ball again for the Cardinals, and a good call.
Short serve, great eyes by Josie Reinhardt to see the gap in the defense. It's 11-2, and it's getting out of control quickly for Ada.
3 aces here already for Reinhardt. Again, that now gives her 70 on the season and does it at a very high percentage, 92%.
Ball set over, picked up Pape. She'll hit it right back over to the Bulldogs. And there's a deep set by Kirsten Poling, and that goes long.
Had the right idea, just pushed it deep, and they're trying to find the gaps in the Bremen defense and just wide on that attempt.
Coach Tabor wants a timeout. We'll take one with them. We'll come back here next on NKTelco Sports.
Kemmler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemmler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemmler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
Back here at the Nest at this Grand Lake Health Systems production of high school playoff volleyball here in set number 1. The top seeded New Bremen Cardinals playing like the top seed. Here they're up 12-2 here comfortably on the Ada Bulldogs, Jeff.
They've been getting it done a variety of ways, whether it's the good serving by Josie Reinhardt. She's placed the ball very nicely with about 3 aces on the short serve attempt, and they've done so then a number of attacking points, if you will, going down for kills.
Poling sets it outside, and there's the kill there. I believe, again, that was number 9, Emily Huffer. That was now her 2nd kill of the year.
Yeah, played limited minutes so far, limited points, if you will, just her 5th set on the season for the sophomore.
Aforementioned Huffer back into serve, snapping the 10-point Bremen run, and there'll be a lift there on Claire Pape.
First error committed by New Bremen, a ball handling mistake, and Pape does not make many of those, and got it stuck in the hand for the double hit.
Heitkamp picks up the serve. Pape, they'll go outside. Tangeman. Tangeman puts that ball away. A nice sinking kill there for Ellie Tangeman.
She's a 4th New Bremen Cardinal player to earn a kill and really struck that ball with a lot of velocity. Not much chance for the back row defenders for the Bulldogs.
Ellie Rechterman now in the game. Diana Heitkamp, the lead ace getter for the Cardinals back into service. She'll eye the ball and she'll let it fly. A good side spin serve, and no way. That number, I don't know who that, number 20 caught up with that from Ada.
Phillips,
no.
Josie Phillips. 81st serve for Heitkamp serving at 86% on the season.
That ball's back over to the Cardinals. They'll go there, Josie Reinhardt, and
back row
they're saying that
out wide left.
Out, yep. Say we had one with the flag up, one with saying the flag in.
Well, the one judge has to judge whether it went long or not. That's the right call. The other one's measuring whether it was inbounds on the sideline. So you might have 2 flags, if you will, going up.
And there a little bit of positive momentum there for the Ada Bulldogs. Kylie Atkinson with the ace there. And if you watch the Ada Bulldogs Thursday night, they did that whenever they got an ace. They do that little fly around thing, kind of having a little fun.
Well, whatever it takes. And for Atchison, her 16th ace on the season, 95% server for Atchison. Very good server.
Ball set in the middle to Heitkamp. They hit over, picked up from Sumner. Pape will go to back row attack to Reinhardt, and that falls in for Josie Reinhardt.
Josie receives her 2nd kill of the set. Again, leading an attacker for New Bremen at 3.6. The Cardinals average 11.5 kills per set, and they hit at a 272. Both are very good numbers, and they, as I mentioned earlier, 4 aces per contest per set.
And Chloe Bornhorst enters the contest, and right away she impacts this game, gets an ace herself.
Her 38th service ace on the season, 87%. And New Bremen also does blocking well. They average just under 2 blocks per set, so they're very active at the net and like to serve the ball aggressively, and then you throw in a handful of hitters that can attack strong.
Courtney Sumner's attack goes long. It's 17-6 on our first National Bank Think First scoreboard. And Bornhorst back to service. She has had such an impact on this serve game. We saw it the other week when they played Marion Local and beat them in 5 sets. She serves short. Ball's picked up. Go outside. Bremen will go outside, tantrum in, change up, hit, picked up. They'll go back row Sumner, she'll hit it flat-footed. Pape will try to get the kill herself. It's picked up Atchison. Poling will go outside. It's picked up. Pape set close to the net, and that's going to be tough for the slide play for Ellie Rechteman.
The set just out of reach. It was a little close, and Rechteman couldn't run it down, so it'll go as an attack error against New Bremen. They've been having a lot of success with that. Rechteman's an athletic player that can chase it down. And again, these girls make it look a lot easier than what it is.
Olivia Burkhardt's serve goes in at 18-7, Cardinal advantage.
First service error for the Bulldogs. Again, very good serving team at 93% accuracy. They average 2 aces per set, but serve at 93%, a rare mistake.
And that ball's just going to fall right in front of us. Mishandled off the serve. Another ace for the Cardinals, this time Ellie Tangeman.
6 service aces already here in game number 1, so they have taken advantage of that power that they have, that aggressiveness that they like to do with serving, and they've done so very well with no service aces so far, or no service errors so far.
Pape will set outside to call Reinhardt's number, and that's off the blocker, and a point and a kill for Josie Reinhardt.
Third kill gives New Bremen her 20th point for the senior, Josie Reinhardt.
And what's amazing about this senior class from New Bremen, 4 out of the 5 are playing college or are playing college volleyball next year. Tangeman with a good knuckleball serve, and the aces are adding up this set. A timeout by Ada. We'll take it with them. We'll be back here next on NKTelco Sports.
Clopay Building Products, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road CDLA driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package, is an equal opportunity employer, and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopaydoor.com/careers.
Welcome back to the Screen Lake Health Systems production of high school playoff volleyball, a district semifinal matchup here at the Nest, our host site for tonight. Jeff Hinchin and Brandon Coverman here bringing you the action, and the service game has been the name of the game for the Cardinals, Jeff.
They've done so very aggressively and with success. No service errors by the Cardinals, and 7 service aces here in game 1 already.
Cardinals on the attack. They'll go outside to Josie Reinhardt, their senior leader. She gets another kill.
Again, good effort there by Reinhardt. Good bump, good set. All 3 phases of that process clicking for the Cardinals, and Ada not really putting up a lot of defensive pressure at the net, so it's almost like batting practice in a way. They get to swing pretty hard and not have to worry about getting around blockers so much.
Ball's picked up by the Cardinals again. They'll go outside to Recterman, but before that, there's a double on Claire Pape. Her second error of this set. Something you don't really see with Claire Pape there. If you want to point out any issue with the Cardinals, it's 2 double hits on her, but Pape usually very clean with her sets.
Yeah, just a rare opportunity or a rare mistake there for a girl that handles the ball quite a bit here. They've switched some things up, but for the most part, the offense goes through Pape most of the time.
Ball set for Huffer. Cardinals go outside. Reinhardt overpassed. Bornhorst sets outside again to Reinhardt. Second time's the charm.
Net violation on the Bulldogs doesn't matter. Number 5 with 5 kills in the set. Remember, she's averaging just under 4, 3.6 kills a set at a very good 267 hitting average.
Ellie Rechteman now in. Ada gonna have to free ball it over. Tangerman, Pape in the middle to Friend, and she's denied by the net.
Well, I talked about Ada's blocking presence maybe not being so much there, but good job by Emily Huffer, the sophomore that hasn't played much, getting a solo block of all things for a termination point.
Cardinals outside Reinhardt, and they're 1 point away from taking set 1 here.
Pretty good swing by Reinhardt. She's hit a couple on the left front. She had a couple attacks on the back row tonight. And that, I believe, is her first attempt, let's say, on the right front. And she records her 6th kill from that spot, or with that attack from the right front.
Cardinals have come out and played very sharp. I'm sure Coach Kramer very happy. Goes outside, close to the net. Friend gets it. Pape sets for Reinhardt, and Reinhardt puts this set away. Bremen wins it by the score of 25-9. We'll head to commercial break. Come back with the second set here next on NKTelco Sports.
Sports athletes test their body strength and resilience.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Allglaze and Sydney Audiology are committed to providing the most advanced and affordable hearing care solutions.
Did you know that more and more insurances are offering coverage for hearing aids and that we are the most comprehensive provider in the area?
Because we want to serve all in our community, we partner with agencies such as Medicaid, OOD, Sertoma, and most recently the VA, helping our veterans find local solutions to their problems.
Don't leave unused benefits on the table this year. Call us today to see if you qualify.
And back here on this Grand Lake Health Systems production of high school playoff volleyball here at the Nest. And the opening set, the New Bremen Cardinals played like they were the top #1 seed, Jeff.
Yeah, they didn't really have much negative things go wrong for them. It was 2-2, and then Josie Reinhardt served a lot of points. Included in that, she had 3 aces, but the New Bremen front row attacks garnered attacks, kills, if you will, opened up the game, and then it was pretty much Bremen the rest of the set. Reinhardt not only led the team in aces with 3 in set 1, but also 7 kills for Reinhardt, 2 from Olivia Heitkamp, 1 from Ellie Tangeman, and 3 from Kaylee Friend. They had 13 kills in set 1, just 3 kills for the Bulldogs in set number 1. The 7 aces for the Cardinals, serving, no blocks for the Cardinals. The Bulldogs did add the service ace, and the Bulldogs own the only block for points in the match, and that was by Huffer, a solo block. So domination, if you will, for New Bremen. You mentioned Claire Pape setting the ball, having 2 ball handling mistakes. She, in her attempts this year, has fielded them 99% cleanly. So she's done a good job. Has a couple mishaps tonight, but other than that, 99% of the time she sets it, it's clean.
And Josie Reinhardt picks up where she left off in set number 1. And what you got to admire about Reinhardt, she looks like such a team player out there. She pointed to Claire Pape for a good set there. Most of the times they point to the hitter, but she points right to the setter.
It's about like in basketball. If you get a nice pass from the point guard or whoever, you point back to them, because without them, they don't have the basket in this case. So she does a nice job acknowledging her teammates.
Again, Reinhardt continues to march to her own beat, basically. And
just follow up one more on that 99% ball handling percentage for Claire Pape. She has had coming into this match 1,233 attempts. She's committed 11 errors.
Wow. And she had 2 in that first set, and there's an ace there for Ellie Tangeman. And what's interesting about Claire Pape is she's so versatile. She's going to play middle hitter next year for Indiana, Purdue, Fort Wayne, and she can set so well. She's mobile in the front row, and that's such an asset to this Cardinal squad.
Very versatile is right, and we haven't seen it so much. She did one earlier where she attacked it as a setter. It didn't go for a kill, but she has that ability and has some strength to do it, as Tangeman records her 4th kill, 2 in game 1, 2 in game 2.
Cardinals off to a red-hot start here, up 4-0. Tangeman again lets it fly. Good serve and mishandled, and Ellie Tangeman on a run. 5-0 Cardinals.
Well, the 3 aces by Tangeman to 2 kills by Reinhardt, and Bremen doesn't let down their guard at all. They finish, I should say, start game 2 right where they finished game 1, and other than a 2-2 tie, it's been all New Bremen here in this match.
Huffer goes outside. Heitkamp picks it up nicely, but no one can get to the second one, and Ada's on the board in set 2.
Huffer, the Southman, we talked about her in game number 1, her really just her 5th set of varsity action. Now this is her 6th set. She did re-earn 2 kills in game 1, now 1 here in game number 3 for the Bulldogs.
Courtney Sumner back into serve. A slow serve picked up. Pape outside. Rechterman, and that's a bullet by Ellie Rechterman.
Green light offense for the Cardinals right now. They are getting the ball in rhythm, and the hitters are, let's say, taking full swings, and a lot of confidence from all the hitters so far. Have been some very well struck balls, and most have not been even touched or a play made on them by the Bulldogs.
Serve sails long there from Rechterman, and I think you gotta say the Cardinals start playing with a vengeance here. You know, they might not be happy with the way they've played some of these last couple games. You know, they didn't win a set that week against 2 very good teams they lost to, Fort Recovery and New Knoxville, and they were very close sets, but man, they're coming out and playing with a vengeance. Maybe that's giving them a little motivation. Tangeman hits that flat-footed, and Ada strings together back-to-back points.
That was probably New Bremen's worst offense there. They didn't get a real good first touch, and couldn't make a great second attempt, and then, like I said, the long third attack, flat-footed, kind of falling back. It sailed out of bounds, so a rare mistake for the Cardinals.
Kaylee Friend displaying athleticism. She hung in the air there for what seemed like 5 seconds to hit that ball.
Her 4th kill of the night, had 3 in game number 1, and her first here in game number 2, averaging just under 2 kills at 1.7%, a very impressive 368 hitting percentage. So what that means is when she's given the opportunity, she results in a kill without many errors.
There's attack from Atchison. It's picked up. Pape gonna call Reinhardt's number, and easy does it for Josie Reinhardt, 8-3.
Double digits now for Reinhardt, number 10. 7 in game number 1 and 3 already here in set 2.
Pape gets the instructions from Coach Diana Kramer, and it's a short serve. We've seen that be a little bit of a routine, and that ball is put away by Kaylee Friend. A lift there on Atchison.
It all started with the overpass, and Friend just had to wait for the overpass to cross the net before she could strike it, and took advantage of the opportunity. Friend now with 5 kills.
Give the assist to Claire Pape to create that on the short serve. This time he'll go a little longer, handled by White. The set gets over the net, picked up Cardinals. Pape will go outside Reinhardt. She'll have to hit that at an awkward angle, and the line judge calls that in.
Right on the line, and like I said, the angle wasn't perfect for Reinhardt, but she adjusts enough in the air and still got good velocity on it. Her 11th kill, and continues to hit very well. Very few errors for Reinhardt as well, so her hitting percentage for this match so far, I'm sure, is going to be very high.
Little bumps in the road for the Cardinals here so far, and Pape adds on to the splendid serving we've seen by the Cardinals. 11-3 here in set 2 on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard.
7 aces in game 1 for New Bremen, 4 so far here in game number 2, and we're not even really halfway there yet, so look for them to, if they can continue to add to that average, add that to that mark, and there's another one.
Atchison struggles to pick it up back row. Kylie Tabor calls the timeout. We'll keep it here for a sponsor read. I'd like to let you know that tonight's game is brought to you by Clopay Building Products, Precision Strip, Carriage Works, Cy Schwederman, the Minster Bank, Home and Interiors, New Knoxville Supply, Hoagie Lumber, Cargill, Victory Machine, Hometown Opportunity, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Wagner's IGA, Brookside Labs, Forever Fit, Rachel's Cakes, Speedway Lanes, Boimer Construction, The Jewelry Barn, Tom and Jerry's, and Western Ohio Mortgage. Our scoreboard's brought to you by First National Bank. Keys to the Game are brought to you by Keyhole Pizza, Replays, Winners, Meats. Starting lineup, Sydney Ogle's Audiology, player of the game, NKTelco. You can also follow WCSM AM 1350, 96.7 FM, and their internet-exclusive games on www.wcsmradio.com. All season, your sports leader in Mercer and Auglaize County. Well, Jeff, it's been smooth sailing here for New Bremen and nothing less.
Yeah, and of the 3 Ada Bulldog points, a couple of them have been given to them by New Bremen, a service error and a hitting error. And really, Ada's had trouble getting this good first touch. A heck of a save there, but a free ball, if anything, and they won't make it over. So another ace for Pape, as that ball never really was controlled, and 3 of them here in this rotation for Pape.
That's a good second effort there by Courtney Sumner to at least save it, but Pape gonna go short. Overpass, Heitkamp puts it away. Olivia Heitkamp, the freshman, with a kill.
Had to wait for a little bit, maybe jumped a little early, but boy, her long reach able to take advantage of it here. Again, up, Wade still crosses, and just simply wrist action there to get her 3rd kill of the match.
Pape, good serve, pulling outside for Huffer, and she's denied at the net. I believe a combination of Friend and Reinhardt.
Termination block, I would assume then, if it went down on the Ada side. Good block by Reinhardt and Friend.
Pape again serving 15-3 Cardinals. It went set 1, 25-9. That's a quick set there by Pulling, but just goes long. Tried to catch the Cardinals napping, but to no avail.
Well, they're trying what they can. They know, again, the defense is going to be there, so trying to catch the Cardinals off balance and try to sneak one in.
Pape's serve goes long, and her run at the line has come to an end, but it was a good and effective one at that.
Recorded 3 aces in that rotation before the serve miscue. She came in with 38 aces on the season. That gives her 40, 41, or 39, 40, and 41 now for Pape.
Pape goes outside to Reinhardt, and a rare hitting error for Josie Reinhardt.
I mentioned before, with the number of kills she had not seen her had many errors, and that has had a very high hitting percentage here in this match so far with 11 kills on the night.
Pape goes in the middle of Friend, and she pushes that long.
Right idea, but just hit it about 30 feet 2 inches instead of the minimum of 30.
She risked it, but it's not rewarded. 16-6, Pape will go to Reinhardt from the back row, and that falls for Josie Reinhardt.
Nice job by Claire Pape. We could hear them in front of us. Pape was calling for Reinhardt, Joe, 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 and gave her a nice bump set. Reinhardt stayed behind the 10-foot line and recorded her 5th kill of set number 2, 12 on the night.
Good serve by Reinhardt. They'll go Atchison outside. Heitkamp picks it up. Pape outside Olivia Heitkamp, and she hits it right into the net.
Seen a couple in the Bremen attacks here recently, both as right front, drawing the net action, if you will, from the attack, and back-to-back hitting errors for New Bremen here recently.
Barrow Heitkamp picks up the serve, quick set to Friend in the middle, and catches Kylie Atchison out of position. 18-7, New Bremen.
Friend, again, good timing, and maybe caught a little bit of the tape, but boy, still enough downward trajectory to get her 6th kill, 3 in each set.
And a Heitkamp from the back row. Ball's picked up, be set over by Sumner, picked up by Pape, back over to the Bulldogs on the attack. Great save, and Tangerman going for the kill, picked up again, Bulldogs, but Rechterman's there to put it away. Ellie Rechterman.
Kind of a wild volley there, some saves by both teams. I know Pape had one in there to keep it alive, Heitkamp kept one alive, and finally it was an overpass. It gives Rechterman the chance for the strong attack kill.
Burkhart hits it over, lobbed over, set outside, Tangerman. Phillips, outside they'll go to Sumner, and she hits that right in the net.
Yeah, never made it. The second attack error of the set for the Bulldogs, and Bremen quickly at 20 here in game number 2. They won the first one 25-9, on pace to kind of repeat the same score, if you will, with just 5 points left to earn the game 2 win.
Heitkamp serves from the back row. Poling pushes it over, picked up. Poling trying to put it away again. And Kirsten Poling, the setter, with the kill.
Well, she did a nice job. She averages about 1 kill per set, and as a setter, you know, she might be able to dump it over like she tried there, but actually got a traditional attack, and she's one of their leaders at 1 kill per set, a very good .362 hitting percentage for Poling.
Burkhart serves in the back row. 1, 2, 3 outside to Rechterman, picked up Atchison. That was a bullet off Rechterman. Go outside the second attempt to Heitkamp. And let's see, the officials are going to give it to Ada and say it went long.
5th hitting attack error committed by the Cardinals here in game number 2. They only had 2 in game 1. They will give the ball to the Bulldogs on the errant attack. And
I didn't think I saw any contact there, but nonetheless, it's 20-9. Burkhart serve. Tangeman there to help it out. Heitkamp from the middle, and it's long. Line judge waves her flag, and Coach Kramer wants a timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be here back here next on NKTelco Sports.
Hello, New Bremen. I'm Matt Everidge with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your cable, telephone, and internet services.
Hey, Minster. This is Nate Henry with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your existing cable TV, internet, and phone service.
Hey, New Knoxville. I am Wesley Meyer at NKTelco. We are here for you and your customer service needs.
Hey, Maria Stein. I'm Ken with NKTelco, and we are here for you with hometown pride.
Back here at the Nest on the Green Lake Health Systems production of high school volleyball. Jeff Hinch in the color commentary. Brandon Coverman here giving you the play-by-play. And Coach Kramer, after seeing the team kind of slip up there in these last few points, wanted to call a timeout and reconvene things a bit here, Jeff.
Well, after playing so clean in game one, New Bremen's starting to have some weaknesses here. And the weaknesses, their hitting errors have been out of bounds, and they've had a couple of serving errors. So they piled up some errors, and anytime you start not connecting and getting points, you know, that's tend to cause, if you will, for a stop of action, refocus, and regroup, and they do so with a kill by Rechterman for a third of set number 2.
Chloe Bornhorst enters the rotation, primarily a big-time server. He said she's approaching about 40 aces this year, which is a fairly solid mark, and she'll add to that. Chloe Bornhorst with her second ace of the night.
39 on the season, 87% server for the junior. Bremen had 7 aces in game one. They're gonna be right around that mark here in game number 2 as well.
Sumner, attack, it's picked up. Bornhorst, Pape outside Tangeman, and a nice hit. A nice sinking kill there by Ellie Tangeman.
Good rhythm there, and everything was smooth and good approach by Tangeman. She earns her second kill of the night, had 1 in game 1 and 1 in game number 2. Tangeman, very good hitting percentage at .314 as well.
And Bornhorst with her third kill of the match, or third ace of the match, excuse me. And New Bremen 1 point away from taking set 2 and a 2-0 lead.
Number 10 now with 40 aces on the season. Eight aces in the set for the Cardinals.
Bornhorst eyes it, flies it, battle at the net, and they can't catch up with that. That was Kirsten Pulling there on the kill.
There was a Burkhart.
Or Burkhart,
Olivia Burkhart, the freshman, able to swipe it down for a much-needed point for the Bulldogs. Just their third kill in game number 2. They only had 3 in game number 1, so it kind of tells a story. Just not a lot of attempts possible by the Bulldogs. They've basically been on defense.
And there's an ace there from Kirsten Pulling, the junior setter.
14 aces on the season, a very good 96% serving percentage for Pulling.
Ball in the middle to Rechterman, and she mistimed it a little bit from Pape. Point Ada.
7th attack error against the Cardinals here in game 2.
Pulling serve, popped up. They'll go out to Rechterman, who looks to end it, and she does. New Bremen takes set number 2, 25-13. We'll go to commercial break, come back with set number 3 here next on NKTelco Sports.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We are certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
Here's the thing. If you're the kind of guy who eats, sleeps, and breathes farming, who gets up at dawn, determined to get the best crop and the best yield, why surrender to the mercy of the water table? Cy Schwiedemann Incorporated can lower your water table to an average of 2 to 3 feet below the surface, allowing you to grow stronger, healthier plants that root deeper, that are more resilient to the elements, that enable longer growing seasons, and can produce higher results in the fields and in your pocket. Trust CSI, your drainage experts since 1946.
Back here on this Grand Lake Health Systems production of high school varsity district semifinal volleyball, and the Bremen Cardinals look dominant in the first 2 sets, winning 25-9, 25-13, Jeff.
They've handled things pretty cleanly, like you mentioned. Game 2, maybe not quite as crisp. And the reason I say not quite as crisp, they had 9 errors, 7 attacking errors and 2 service errors. You look at game number 1, they only had 4 errors, and sometimes when you have those attack errors, you tend to get a little frustrated, maybe you think your players aren't focused, so the Bremen took a timeout there towards the end and got things straightened around, but they do finish the set with, again, 13 kills in each set so far. Ada also with 3 kills, so identical attacking numbers, 3 kills for the Bremen in sets 1 and 2, 3 kills for the Bulldogs in sets 1 and 2. Ace is about the same as well. Bremen had 7 in game number 1, 8 in game 2. Ada with 1 ace in game number 2 as well. So very similar numbers, just the attack errors for the Cardinals. The big difference in the match or the set of game number 2, they made it seem like maybe Bremen wasn't quite on track, but they had things in control from the get-go.
Yeah, and the Cardinals here coming out playing like a top seed. We said, you know, a slow start is something Coach Diana Kramer wanted to avoid, and they're looking like that number 1 seed. You know, they were kind of upset the way they played against Fort Recovery and New Knoxville. You know, they didn't want to set there, even though they lost to 2 really, really good teams, and we know how good the MAC is. But this team wants to win, you know, another state championship. They got their eyes on the prize for their 3rd and 4th year, so and they've got, you know, a lot to get through here. They've got to win another set against Ada, and then potentially Minster or New Knoxville could be awaiting on Thursday night.
Yep. Right now, Bremen dominated their opener against Ridgemont for the sectional title. Right now, district semifinals having their way with Ada, and you know, obviously playing well, and they're the higher seed for a reason. Ada, a 5 seed, you know, battling, but just not right now able to get into any kind of offense. Remember, the Bulldogs playing without 3 players. The main player, number 22, Miranda Wills, a big part of their program, not here tonight. So, you know, a lot to ask. You take away a key player, then you play against basically the best team in the area or the state seed-wise, and that's a tough task.
And there's a kill there for Josie Reinhardt. The beat goes on for number 5, the future Tiffin Dragon.
13 kills on the night for Reinhardt. You mentioned Tiffin Dragon. She'll be joined by her teammate, libero Diana Heitkamp, also going to Tiffin.
And tonight at the net, Claire Pape getting 2 hands on there. And 2-0 Cardinals.
Pape will get the block assist there. Both of Pape and Friend lead the Cardinals in blocks for points, so both of them showing their strength there as service error by the Cardinals.
Rectorman sends that one in the net. Libero Diana Heitkamp back in the ballgame. 2-1 here on our First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Winner here will play at 6 o'clock here Thursday night. And Friend
hit it hard. It was defended by the Bulldogs. That's in.
Chloe Borhorst.
Which Bulldog pushed it over there? I didn't see. The referee was in my view, but
yeah, let's see if we get a replay on that.
Nice play by the Bulldogs, finding the gap in the Bremen defense. So 2-2.
Pape sets it, goes outside Reinhardt, and that's a bullet off Courtney Sumner, goes into the stands. Josie Reinhardt.
Again, she brings a lot of speed, velocity, smoke, whatever you want to call it, and has hit a number of those well tonight. Numbers 13 and 14, 2 of them here in set number 3. 14 on the night.
3-2 advantage Cardinals. Pape. Serve, set outside. Atchinson's ball's picked up. Tangeman. Pape over to Reinhardt near the net, and another bullet. Reinhardt and Courtney Sumner, right after she tried to attempt to go after one, said, ow.
She's still holding her arm. You saw the facial expression, the ow motion, if you will, of her mouth, and I think she's still feeling the effects of that. attack by Reinhardt.
Sumner mishandles that, and another ace for Claire Pape.
4 service aces on the evening for Claire Pape. Again, she's now with 42 on the season, a very good 92% serving percentage. We talked about her ball handling, setting the ball cleanly, talent she has, and still can also attack as well.
Ball's picked up. Heitkamp goes outside to Reinhardt, and that ball's overpassed. And Josie Reinhardt just having fun out there.
Again, limited blocking right now by the Bulldogs, and New Bremen has been getting the ball to their hitters, so that helps. And New Bremen, all 3 phases, first touch, second touch, and third attack have been very, very crisp tonight.
Nobody picks up the second hit. Pape with an ace. After it was tied up at 2-2, 5 straight points run off by the Cardinals as they inch closer and closer to a district final berth. Pape gets it from the back row. It's free balled over. Heitkamp, Pape, quick set in the middle to Friend, and Kaylee Friend gets in on the action.
Been very consistent tonight, having 3 kills in games 1 and 2. Well above her average, almost by 2, if you will. She averages 1.7. She's almost doubled that in both games 1 and 2. Now has 7 kills on the night for number 7 junior Kaylee Friend.
Ball at the net, put away. I believe that was Kaylee Friend there. They're going to give it to Ada. They're going to say in the net or over the line.
I think they hit it before it crossed the net.
Yep.
I think.
Yep, so take that point away and give it to Ada. Courtney Sumner, the libero, who had to change jerseys. She did this Thursday night as well. Back in to serve. Go back from Reinhardt in the back row, rejected at the net. No one picks it up, and back-to-back points for Ada.
I believe it was Huffer and also Atchison who got to block assists against the Cardinals, and second block of the night for the Bulldogs.
Pape in the middle to Friend. She'll hang in the air. It's picked up. Pulling. Ada hits it flat-footed, and the line judge waves her flag up above her head. Point Cardinals.
Attack carries long, and Bremen again putting the pressure on the Bulldogs. Not a lot of offensive rhythm, if you will, right now for the Bulldogs, and the Bremen's been hitting at will.
Ball's pushed over there. Heitkamp, Pape sets in the middle. Friend again. Picked up. Polling's attack short. 10-4 Cardinals.
Ada did a good job keeping the Friend attack alive, but just couldn't get a good third attack, if you will, or get over the net. And the Bremen, again, on a good run here of offense.
Outside Huffer, and they're going to call
the Bremen in the net.
Yep.
So attack, kill for Huffer, who now has 4 on the night.
10-5 there, so Ada taking advantage of some of these errors to kind of close the gap a bit. 10-5, Ada. They let it fly. Pape going outside to Tangerman. She hangs in the air for a while. Picked up Sumner, pulling outside Atchison. Nicely picked up Pape. Heitkamp for the kill, and it is off the tape.
Heitkamp, Olivia getting the kill from the assist from her cousin Diana on the bump set, able to come up and set the ball from the front row with a bump. Now serving as Diana Heitkamp.
And she wants to get in on this action with the ace, I believe. Maybe her first ace of the night.
Second. She now has had 1 in game 1, 82 on the season with that one here in game number 3.
She gets a lot of concentration on that ball, and she hits that one, though, right in the net. But a splendid serving performance tonight by the Crimson and Gold. Up 12-6 on Ada now. Atchison serves, picked up Tangerman. Pape goes outside to Rechterman, off the tape, and that hangs in. A kill for Ellie Rechterman.
Rechterman now with 5. She had 4 in game number 2, her first one here in game number 3, and took a while for that ball to get down to the ground. It caught some tape or some arms and kind of ricocheted up, and but it does drop for a New Bremen point.
Chloe Bornhorst in for serving duties now. And it's effective as they free ball it over. Pape looking in to get in on the action and gets a kill. She does a little 90-degree turn and gets the kill for Claire Pape, the setter.
Mentioned before her ability to do that. That time was more of a right-handed attack. Sometimes she'll hit it over with her left hand in a much more different fashion. But that time, twisted, turned, and swung hard with her right arm. Gets her first kill of the night.
Kind of a little trickeration there. Pape will set back row attack from Reinhardt. Ball hangs in the air. Sumner picks it up. Atchison will free ball it over. Paddle at the net. Claire Pape's kill attempt picked up. Burkhart over to Bornhorst. Pape, back row attack Reinhardt. And that is going to fall into the stance, and we can catch up with the second hit, Point Cardinals.
Number 5 records her 5th kill of game number 3. 17 on the night. Kind of an extended volley there. Good job by the Bulldogs keeping it alive. And Bremen, though, wins the battle with the kill from Reinhardt.
Pape, go outside for Tangerman, and Ellie Tangerman piecing together a nice game.
Been very consistent, a kill on each set, 3 on the night. Timeout on the court.
And we'd like to thank our sponsors, Clopay Building Products, Precision Strip, Carriage Works, Cy Schwederman, Minster Bank, Home and Interiors, Unoxville Supply, Hoagie Lumber, Cargill, Victory Machine, Hometown Opportunity, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Wagner's IGA, Brookside Labs, Forever Fit, Rachel's Cakes, Speedway Lanes, Boimer Construction, The Jewelry Barn, Tom and Jerry's, and Western Ohio Mortgage. Our scoreboard's brought to you by First National Bank. Our keys to the game are brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Replays, winners, meets, starting lineup, Sydney Aguile's Audiology. Our play of the game's brought to you by NKTelco. And you can follow WCSM AM 1350, 96.7 FM, and their internet-exclusive games on www.wcsmradio.com. All season, your sports leader in Mercer and Auglaize counties. And the Cardinals 9 points away here from clinching another district final berth. You know, they'll potentially have the opportunity. If they win here, it will be hosted here Thursday. We'll be carrying that game for you live on pay-per-view if you would like to follow. That'll be their 5th straight year of being in a district final, and there's a kill outside there for Olivia Burkhart.
Got it just in the back row out of New Bremen's reach. Caught maybe them a little off balance, but yet again, good job by the freshman, Olivia Burkhart, her 2nd kill of the match.
Yeah, so if New Bremen advances, they'll be playing here at 6 o'clock. You can purchase that game on pay-per-view if you're watching us live again, just as you did tonight. If you'd like to, again, follow the Lady Cardinals, they continue and win here tonight. Picked up well. Heitkamp tried to get a little cute there, but couldn't quite make it over.
Started with a good serve for Ada. New Bremen had to dig it out of the net. Pape did a fine job there, and again, just not a good rhythm to the offense, and attack by Heitkamp. Again, right idea, just fell short of getting over, and gives the 8th point to the Bulldogs.
Alexis White in the ball game for the Bulldogs. Handled nicely by Heitkamp. And Rechterman pushes it over, mishandled by White. 17-8.
Mishandled by the Bulldogs. It wasn't a perfect rhythm to the offense, but Rechterman with a short arm approach got enough on it to cause confusion or distraction, if you will, for the Bulldogs to record her 2nd kill of game 3.
Oh, they'll go outside to Jordan, and off the block, it goes out of bounds. Point Bulldogs give the kill there to Selena Jordan.
Her 2nd of the match, had 1 in game number 1, and records her 2nd one here in game number 2.
That'll put setter Kirsten Poling back in to serve. Poling lets it fly. It's handled by Heitkamp. Pape. This ball's picked up. Go outside, Atchison pushes it over. Reinhardt handles it beautifully. Heitkamp right in front of the scores table. Tangerman from the back row. Poling. Side Atchison, and the Cardinals watch it fly over their head.
Good talk by the Bremen defense. The ball obviously trailing long. We could hear them all talking, and good job by the Cardinals picking up some balls out of system and still getting some good swings. The back row attack, I think it was from Tangerman, hit pretty well, but played by the Bulldogs, but kept the Bulldogs on defense versus giving them an offensive opportunity. And New Bremen, though, wins it on the attack error.
Yeah, I think trying to get Ada's rotation figured out here.
I think we're trying to get players into the ball game sometimes these things get a little out of whack, and they'll get it straight, and it'll be New Bremen's serve once we get everyone situated.
$18 to 9. New Bremen won set 1, 25-9, 25-13 set 2 as Rechterman lets it fly. Sumner's ball's picked up. They'll go outside to Atchison, and that goes short and in the net. Cardinals 6 points away from a district final berth. Rechterman back in to serve again. And they'll go outside. They'll go to Huffer and denied at the net. I believe that was Claire Pape getting the majority of that.
And also a friend, they tag team earlier in the set. They lead the New Bremen defense in termination blocks in the season. Pape at 0.7 and Friend at 0.6.
Rechterman trying to place it in a certain spot, and that falls short and in the net.
Third service error of game 3 for the Cardinals.
Olivia Burkhart, short serve, overpassed. And overpassed again, and Kaylee Friend puts that away. A little back and forth hot potato ends with a Kaylee Friend kill.
She took advantage of it. That now gives her 8 on the night to go along with 3 blocks. A good night for Friend out of the middle for New Bremen.
Claire Pape back in the serve. She had a successful run at it earlier. Atchison's ball's picked up. Pape go outside to Reinhardt, and Reinhardt answers the bell. Josie Reinhardt, how many kills has she got
18.
tonight, Jeff? 18. Tell you what, we had a game here the other week against Marion Local. She had 24 in 5 sets, and now she has 18 in 3 sets. Shows you how dominant she's been.
Just a little bit better average. The 18 in 3 sets at 6 per contest, and still, anytime you're getting those type of numbers, those are very good and very difficult to stop. She continues to swing hard and has done it out of different spots on the court as well, so played pretty well.
Tells you the flow of, you know, the offense here and how effective Josie Reinhardt's been in 3 sets as Amelia Alexander enters the lineup for Ada. Quick set in the middle to Friend, and that was a bullet off the hand of Kaylee Friend.
Pretty good timing there. When you get in rhythm, it's tough to stop, and everyone was in sync as we got a good first touch. I believe it was Reinhardt, but then the set by Pape and then the downward attack by number 7 Friend, now with 9 kills on the match.
And there's an ace there, but just looking at that last kill there, that was a textbook quick set kill there. And Friend, not quite the tallest, but she hangs for so long, and Reinhardt's got match point here. She'll jump serve, handled by Ada. Atchison over, popped up. Pape gonna call Tangeman's number, and that's long. Ada survives to see another point.
New Bremen just their second attack error in game number 3. Remember, they had 7 in game number 2, but they've kind of traded attacking errors this game, like I said, with 2, but they've had 4 service errors. So they've been switching those numbers back and forth a little bit on their attacking errors and service errors, but kind of able to play through it tonight, if you will, but doing a lot of other things right.
Friend puts it away, and the New Bremen Cardinals, for the 5th season in a row, will play in a district final, and they'll play here on the home court of the Nest. We'll head to commercial break. Give you the wrap-up and the final stats. Player of the game here next on NKTelco Sports.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler, with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community, with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
At Home and Interiors, our team loves to design beautiful yet cost-effective projects. From sleek and simple to elaborate and detailed, we customize to fit your tastes and budget with free interior design and color coordination. Visit our 5,000 square foot kitchen design center and bring your next project to life. Full custom kitchen and bath cabinets are built right here in New Bremen. Home and Interiors, your vision designed for your budget.
Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center offers a family-friendly environment with a personalized approach to reduce pain, restore function, and improve mobility. Dr. Christopher Stuckey specializes in reconstructive foot and ankle surgery, diabetic foot care, trauma including fractures and sports injuries, along with bunions, hammer toes, and ingrown toenails. Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center has offices located in St. Mary's and Salina. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-394-8664.
Victory Machine and Fab is your true one-stop shop, serving Shelby County and surrounding areas. The Victory team is made up of over 45 industry professionals, specializing in the trades offered by our 3 divisions: custom metal fabrication, precision machining, and millwright rigging. Millwrights and ironworkers offer 24/7 emergency response for maintenance support. And our fabrication and machine shops can respond 24 hours a day to keep your plant running. Call us today to see how we can help streamline your project.
Kemmler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemmler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemmler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
Clopay Building Products, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road CDLA driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package, is an equal opportunity employer, and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopaydoor.com/careers.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Back here at the Nest, where the New Bremen Cardinals sweep the Ada Bulldogs 25-9, 25-13, 25-12 in this Grand Lake Health Systems production of high school volleyball. And with the final stats, Mr. Jeff Hinchin.
Well, pretty much domination as you would expect from the Cardinals. The CAB report for the Bulldogs: 9 kills, 2 aces, 2 blocks. New Bremen 38 kills, 19 service aces, and 3 blocks. Pretty much it was all New Bremen tonight. They kept their foot on the throttle offensively and really never gave the Bulldogs a lot of opportunity to get run offense with the aggressive serving and a strong attacking. So congratulations to the Bremen Cardinals. Good season for the Ada Bulldogs as well. They finished 10-12, again playing with some injuries, people not around tonight, so our thoughts were with them. And they battled, and looks like they still had fun. That's what the coach said before the game, and she asked me how to get to Dairy Queen from here, so I'm sure they're going to get an ice cream treat or something needed at the local Dairy Queen here in New Bremen. So they had a good time, and they lost to a very good New Bremen team.
And leading the Crimson and Gold attack tonight is our player of the game, number 7, Kaylee Friend.
Friend was very dominant tonight in the front row. She ends the game with 10 kills and 3 blocks for the New Bremen offense. And again, just a nice job at the front row with the opportunities she was given. Took advantage of those and is our player of the game. I want to run through our stats for the Cardinals. Leading them in attacks was Josie Reinhardt. We mentioned her. She had a great game. 18 kills to 10 kills from Friend, 3 from Tangeman, 1 from Claire Pape, 6 from Ellie Rechterman, and 4 from Olivia Heitkamp. Their total of 38. The aces belong to Reinhardt with 4, 5 from Tangeman, 5 from Claire Pape. Their total of 19, and 2 also, from Dinah Heitkamp in there as well. Blocking, Friend and also Pape. Termination blocks tonight, recording for the total of 3 for the Cardinals. So congratulations, job well done as New Bremen back-to-back dominant performances here in tournament play, and they've taken advantage of it, and they've played well, showing why they're the number 1 seed in this tournament.
Yeah, and the Cardinals now earn a berth in the district finals. They'll play the winner of our next game, Minster and New Knoxville. That game will be played here with New Bremen being the number 1 overall seed. And this game will be live on NKTelco at 6 o'clock. Jeff and I, again, will be having the call on that game. Should be a good one if they play Minster or New Knoxville, no matter who it is. And New Bremen, again, 5 straight years of being in the district finals. We can get their 3rd state championship in 4 years, and should be a good one no matter who they play.
Well said. And it's MAC volleyball now, and we know it's going to be a good show no matter who's playing, and a lot of local teams right here battling amongst each other for the district title.
Well, that'll conclude tonight's broadcast. Again, we'd like to thank our director, Scott Robinson, and his assistant, Bryce Hamrick. On cameras, Mark Fissel and Kurt Kuffner. For Jeff Hinch and I'm Brandon Coberman. For the final time tonight, the Bremen Cardinals defeat the Ada Bulldogs 25-9, 25-13, 25-12. Thank you for joining tonight's broadcast of NKTelco Sports, and we'll see you next time.